So I'm here with Sreejith GS. Sreejith, you are yourself a very strong chess player. I think your highest elo was around 2200 or 21?
Close to 2100.
Around 2100. But the reason why I'm doing this interview with you is not because you are a player, but because of your coaching ability. You have raised a national champion. His name is Goutham Krishna, and he is doing exceedingly well. He finished, did he win the under 12 nationals?
Yeah, he won the national championship in Mandia year 2020, last year. That was his first national fight. And about Gautam, I started taking you in the year 2019. So for the past 4.5 years, I've been working with him. When he joined the academy,
You have an academy.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Masters Chess Academy
And this is in
at Trivandrum.
Trivandrum. So when you had this academy, how did he come to know about it? How did he join?
It was in 2018 May. I mean, during the school vacation, he joined. He was rated around 1156 something. He joined just because he wanted to prepare for the national under-9 championship then, which was held in Ahmedabad, if I remember correctly, 2019 August. So when his parents called me, so we got around 3 months time to prepare. So it's going to be his first national championship. He finished third in the state under-9 championship. So I had seen his games previously, so I knew he's talented. So when I spoke with his parents, they were ready to work with me. So we had around 4 months time to prepare for the national under-9 championship. So it was nice working with him. Right from day one of the session, I had a feeling that he's naturally talented. The sessions with Gautam has always been kind of enjoyable as well as arguable in a sense, whatever position that I mean right from day one. When I asked him to think about a particular position, he after 1 or 2 minutes, he immediately comes up with them. So I just tell him, okay, just calm down, focus, have some more time to think and come up with an idea. But he immediately comes up with them. So this is his natural response. I mean, right from day one. So I told him that, okay, you have to calm yourself, you look for the best possible continuation. Sometimes you have to dig deep into a position to come up with some conclusions. But he immediately comes up with a move, and I started revising over and over again. But he does the same thing. But what really surprises me, his accuracy. Like, if I show him a grandmaster move, I mean, what is written in the book, or whether it's in the game or PGN, whatever, he immediately asks me, what is wrong with my move? So basically, I have to pinpoint what is wrong with the move, predicted by Gautam. So in a sense, even though he couldn't guess exactly the move played by grandmaster, the move suggested by him is equally good. That's what I feel. So he argues me like, oh, why is this not possible?
So instead of just accepting whatever is given, he
wanted to think from his perspective, like
right
out of the box.
And you think that's a very important quality?
Important thing, yeah. I mean, even though I said it's an arguable thing, but it's a very important quality that a student should possess. Other than what the trainer or what you written in the book, just simply digesting, just without understanding things doesn't give any fruitful result. So just think out of the box. Just think why this move is played and why this move is not played. So such a kind of understanding will definitely help the player to improve his understanding.
Were there some books that you used that you think were very helpful in training him?
Actually, I mean, for Gautam, what surprised me always is he relies mostly on the softwares and in online platforms. So I try to, I mean, usually what I do is that I suggest some books, especially the books played by strong classical players, and also migrate criticism by Kasparov, and some other non books, especially for understanding the middle games. You will have to go through some of the top level books, top classical books. But for Gautam, I think it's kind of a different thing. He doesn't want to get into the book and understand things. He wants to play. He's a passionate learner. He wants to play as many games as possible. I mean, if I tell you something, in Lichess, he is a quickie actually. He wants to play the quicker version of the game all the time. His bullet rating in Lichess is close to 3000.
Oh, wow.
So initially I told him that okay, it's better to refrain from playing bullets because it will cost you a lot, because you have to understand things, you have to understand the concepts, and okay, you can play some blitz games and something, but he's a different. I mean, he wants to play whatever the format be, whether it's rapid or blitz, or like he wants to play continuously. And he plays around for 6, 7 or 8 hours, or even maybe more than that. And he goes through the PGNs as well. I mean, some well-known books. The book written PGN version, he just goes over it. But he relies too much on the online platform, Lichess and chess.com. And what I felt about Gautam is that okay, you have to improve your play. So I had heard about Nihal's training routine. He used to play a lot of online games, and that has helped him a great in building as a strong player. So for Gautam also, okay, if he plays continuous chess, he can that much enjoying the online sessions and everything. He's playing that much. Okay, then why do I need to stop him? If he is doing it in that way, okay, let him do that. But as a trainer, I can advise. I used to advise him and even if it's a bullet game, like he immediately reviews it. That's one major thing that I really like about Gautam. He's a quick learner, and whatever be the format, as I said before, he plays so many games. I think he has played almost 30,000 games in his league profile. I mean, I'm talking about one particular account. so that itself speaks about the passion that he generates.
So from what I understand is, firstly, he is very inquisitive. He is always questioning some things. He is also very passionate about chess, and also he's always ready to learn.
He's always ready to learn. He's willing to learn things from practical players, like what is happening in the world. Like top class players, he used to watch those games, and if it is a specific a game which is being played by Gautam, maybe if it's in his proper opening report or something, he takes a note of it and he saves the BGN in a separate file. So in that way he reviews it. And
so do you think that when you work with talented players as a coach, your some preconceived notions also sort of have to evolve as a coach? Like you have certain things, you want have some fixed way of teaching, but when you work with some talented students, even you have to keep on evolving.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like working with Gautam, have to be prepared. Like as I said, he used to okay, what is wrong in this move, what is wrong in that move. So he thinks from himself. Usually when I work with students, when I show them a game, okay, this is the idea behind the game, this is the concept, this is the strategical ideas and everything. Okay, without going, without asking any further queries, okay, this is the thing. But when I work with talents, what I really feel is that if a student asks questions continuously, means it's an indication that he wants to understand things in a much better way. So that's one thing that I really like about Gautam. there are a lot of other talented players whom I'm working with. DB Bijish under 7 national second. She's currently in Georgia Batumi for the World Cadet Rapid and Blitz Championship. I think it's starting to be. And Shayan Naushad from Dubai. He's 8 years old, and he's also playing in the World's Cadet Rapid Championship. So quite a good number of talented players. I'm fortunate to work with them. So each and every student, they have got different. They are having each of qualities, like they are talented in one way, but their approach, the way they learn things, that is quite different. But working with Gautam is always enjoyable, and for the past 4 years, it's very happy to see that he's climbing up the ladder. In the last 2 outings, the Delhi and Indore GM tournaments, he did exceedingly well, and in this tournament as well, he has been in top notch.
So when you work with him, and now that he's improving, do you ever get worried that okay, he's improving very quickly, what next now? What do I do?
Yeah, I have, because my rating is 205, and so he has already crossed that. So since I have to collect the game specifically, I have to prepare for him probably for the next events, because he will be eyeing for a red title probably sooner or later. Like he will be facing very strong players. So I have to prepare for him. So
does that prospect excite you as a trainer, or you think, okay, this is my role now someone else has to take over? What do you feel?
Yeah, it excites me a lot. At the same time, I advise Gautam and his parents, okay, it's time to look for a better trainer.
How can you do that when you put in so much time, energy, effort? Many trainers I've seen, they want to cling on to their students, but you here are recommending them that you can go to the other people. So what is your thought process behind it?
The thing is that, okay, if a student surpasses the trainer's level, okay, the trainer has given his best, so I think it's time to move on. But for Gautam, I mean, he's like a younger brother for me. More than a student, the family of Gautam is more attached with us. So I used to tell them that, okay, it's time to move on. Like can shift the trainer. You can choose some other trainers. Right, they are still sticking with me. Maybe it's just because of the personal attachments and everything. And more than that, I always enjoy working with him. As a trainer, I can do my best in preparing for him and everything, advising him in whatever experience that I have got from chess over the past. I have been playing chess for the last 20 years. So whatever experience that I have got from chess, I can share with him. But he's also attached in some way. So, but if you want to progress further, definitely you have to move on. You have to look for some other trainers. Have to work with top level trainers. Yeah,
amazing. Well, Sreejith, it was very nice knowing from you the entire journey of how to shape a talent, and how you go about creating a national champion, and then now the future, what holds for him. I've seen many times the first trainers or the initial trainers become the mentors of the players. They have different coaches, but the first trainer always remains by their side. And I think that is what would happen with you as well. So thank you so much for giving India such a wonderful talent in Gautam and working so hard with him.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he will become a GM soon.
That will happen.
Wishing him all the very best in his future endeavors.
Thank you.